Warriors, hey guys, happy 2021. I hope everybody had a great new year and you're ready to get back in the box here this upcoming week and kick off the year in an awesome fashion. So guys, it's dialing in time for us here at the box, okay? So we've just gone through our holidays and most people slack a little bit on their nutrition during that time. I did too, most of us do, and that's okay. But kicking off in January, that's the time for setting goals and tightening up our nutrition and kind of getting our habits back on point the way that we want them to be so that we can reach our goals in this upcoming year. So that being kind of the overall idea of why we're kicking off this challenge, next week on January 9th, we're gonna start our 2021 Nutrition Challenge. So I'm gonna walk you guys through it real quick. I'm gonna talk to you guys about the things that you need and how to prepare, get ready this week. And next week, you guys are gonna show up, we're gonna do the benchmark workout, and we will be off and running on our 6-week nutrition challenge, okay? So, big picture stuff. Guys, we're starting at the base of the pyramid in our nutrition journey. It's never changed. Fitness in 100 words, the first 2 lines in that whole Fitness in 100 words. Eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar, and keep intake levels to that which support exercise but not body fat. So we're gonna really dial into that. Also, another easy way of saying it is eat real food, mostly plants, not too much. It's all in there, okay? So that's the big picture of what we're trying to accomplish here over the next 6 weeks. So here's the schedule. All this upcoming week, starting on Monday, you can come any morning that you would like. We're gonna be doing the InBody scans. Watch the video on how to do that. Download the app. You're gonna come in and do an InBody scan. Body weight, body composition, the whole thing. We're gonna get all of your data and you're gonna write it down on the clipboard inside the bathroom. I'd like that morning weigh-in to be like right out of bed, come to the gym, hop on the scale, barefooted and get it done. Okay? Then on the 9th, we're gonna do our benchmark workout. That's next Saturday. Okay? The makeup days, if you cannot come in on Saturday, are going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, okay? So you can come in on any class, non-peak hours preferred. So I'd like you to avoid the 5:30 a.m. class, the 8:30 a.m. class, and the 4 p.m. class. If you can come to any other class time during those 3 days to do your makeup, that'll be great. If you can't, just send me an email, we'll work it out, okay? I want everybody to participate. At the end of the challenge, you can mark these dates on your calendar. The week before the end of the challenge, which is on the 20th, okay? Same thing. You're going to come in again. You're going to do your InBody scan. We're going to be taking those measurements to see what changes you've been able to make in your body composition. How much body fat did you lose? And how much lean muscle mass did you gain? Okay, so those are going to be the things that we're measuring. The makeup days, just like it was, will be the leading days before that. So it'll be February 17th, 18th, and 19th, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, same deal. You come into any one of those classes, we'll do the makeup workout then, okay? All athletes to compete in this challenge, all athletes must do the following things. Number 1, watch the videos. This is the second video explaining what we're doing here over the next 6 weeks, okay? I think there's gonna be one more where we actually go over the nutritional prescriptions and the workout itself, okay? Number 2, you need to do your InBody scan. If I don't have that data, I can't measure anything on you, so you need to get that done this week. You need to show up for the benchmark workout either on the day of or on one of the makeup days. Okay? And then lastly, you need to set a nutritional prescription. There will be an appendix in the guide. You'll be able to figure out exactly what your nutrition prescription is. You can enter it into the MyFitnessPal app, which we will be using, and it will help you stay on track throughout this 6 weeks. Okay? All athletes who are participating in this challenge need the following things. I want you to download the MyFitnessPal app on your phone, on your smart device. This is one of the best tools out there for tracking nutrition and stuff like that. You can do a monthly subscription to it. I think it's like $9 a month. So you can either subscribe to it for 9 months, pay $18, or you can get the annual subscription, which is like $49 a year. Really good, awesome app. It's great to use. You also need a scale for your body weight. Okay, so you need to have a scale that you can hop on every morning. You need a measuring tools and a food scale inside your kitchen, okay? So you need to be able to weigh and measure your food. So get you some measuring cups and some teaspoon, tablespoon devices, those kinds of things. And then the last thing, if you really want to win this challenge and benefit all throughout, I need you to buy a copy of the book called Mindset. You can either listen to the audio book, or you can buy the hard copy, or you can really go the extra mile and do both. Listen to it and read it, okay? I'll talk to you about how the scoring on that's going to work. So, overall, here's how this competition is going to be scored, just like we've done in years past, okay? There's 3 major components to win this competition, okay? Number 1 is education. That's going to be the Mindset book and something else. I'm going to talk about those in just a second. 230 points, 18% of your overall score. The big component on this is the adherence and the encouragement piece, okay? That's going to be the daily tracking of everything. 840 points, 64% of the overall score. And then lastly, we're going to measure the results of this overall competition. 230 points available for that, also 18%. So let's dive into each component, okay? On the education piece, there's 2 ways to earn points on this piece, okay? Number 1 is you need to read this book, Mindset. You can listen to it, you can read the hardcover, or you can do both. Here's how it works. If you listen to the audio book, you can claim 45 points, okay? If you read the book, actually read the hard copy, you can get 70 points. So it's a little bit more for actually physically reading it, reading the book. If you do both, you get both points. You get 115 points if you listen to it and read it. I'm drawing on all of your senses here. And guys, I want you to not just passively listen to this thing and it goes in one ear and out the other. I want you to consume it. When you read a book, I want you to mark it up, dog ear it, write in the columns, all kinds of stuff. Make little notes about it, how this applies to your life, because at the end of it, to get any of these points at all, I'm going to send out some questions, just like we do every challenge, and you're going to have to answer those questions to demonstrate to me that you have actually listened to or read this book, okay? So that's the deal on the first part of the education. The second part of the education piece, we have a free YouTube video. One of the flow masters for CrossFit HQ did this really incredible nutrition lecture. It's called Nutrition, the Base of the Pyramid. It's a 40-minute lecture. It's free on YouTube. Watch that lecture and you can claim the 115 points, okay? All right, next, for the adherence piece. Number 1, all right, we're going paperless this year. So, Nettie is in the beta stages of creating a daily check-in that you'll be able to go into on your phone. You'll click on a link. You'll answer some questions every day. At the end of the day, saying, I did this, I did not do this, and it'll tally up the score for you. It takes care of everything. So no longer, gone are the days where you have to manually keep track of everything on a refrigerator tally sheet. So that's going to be an improved piece this year. So here are the points available every day. Number 1, you have to train. Showing up to the gym is half the battle. You get 5 points per day for every day that you either train at the gym. That's the primary thing here. Coming to CFBC, doing a workout, logging in and logging a score. Okay? Alternatives to that, okay, are going to be an active recovery day. Guys, I'm old, okay? So when I train for 3 days in a row and I go hard, I usually need a rest day or an active recovery day on that 4th day. So on any given week, you guys know we're only open from Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday. We have workouts scheduled all through those 6 days of the week. So Sunday is an automatic active recovery day. So you can go out, go for a jog, you can stretch, you can do all kinds of stuff to claim active recovery points. Okay? But if you need another active recovery day during the week, which many of you do, I'm one of them, you can take an active recovery day. You don't have to come to the gym for an active recovery day. All you got to do is get outside and do something. Jog, bike, swim, yoga, throw a frisbee with your kid. I'll take just about anything that gets your heart rate up for just a little bit of time, stretch out and get active, kind of work out all of the lactic acid and the soreness that you built up here in the gym. So, active recovery day. You can only do 2 a week and Sunday is one of them. So that means that all throughout the rest of the week, you can take one active recovery day, not actually coming to the box, okay? And you can still claim those 5 points. Now, if you are traveling, we have 10 travel WODs posted on the CFBC website. Go to CrossFitBrokenChains.com, look up the travel WOD, do the workout, and then log it onto Wodify. Go onto your Wodify account. You can look up every single one of these workouts in Wodify. Just go in there and enter in travel WOD, and you'll see all 10 of them pop up, okay? So if you're out on the road, you can do a travel WOD away from the gym, out in a hotel somewhere, okay? You can also, if you're traveling somewhere, you can drop into another local affiliate, do their programmed workout of the day. That will count, okay? Can't just go to a Gold's Gym, you can't go to a YMCA unless you're doing a travel WOD, in which case that will count. But go visit a CrossFit affiliate, you can still claim those 5 points, okay? And then the last thing on this, you are maxed out at 5 points per day. So what I'm saying here is you can't come, do barbell club, then do the workout of the day and get extra credit points maybe for a day that you missed. You don't get 10 points on any day. Max of 5 points per day. That's the way that this works, okay? So that is the training component. Next, this is the next big one here. 5 points a day for weighing, measuring, and logging all of your food and drink into the MyFitnessPal app, okay? So every day, this is an all or nothing point score. So when you wake up in the morning and you start eating breakfast, everything needs to go onto a scale. Before it makes it onto your plate, you can claim the points. But you gotta do all your meals, all your snacks, all of your drinks that have any kind of caloric load. So if you're a Fit Aid drinker and you've got a sugar-free Fit Aid, bam, pop it, scan the log. You can actually, there's a scanning feature on the MyFitnessPal app. It will look up any food that has a barcode on it. Remember guys, most real foods don't have barcodes anyway. But if you're gonna eat something with a barcode, scan it, it will put it on your MyFitnessPal app. Okay, all or nothing. You gotta do all those, every meal, every drink to get the 5 points. The next piece, no sugar, no alcohol, okay? This is all or nothing again. It's 3 points per day. You can have no added sugars. Guys, really what I'm looking for here primarily are the gross derelictions of sugar. I'm talking about cookies, cakes, ice cream, all that stuff that you know you shouldn't be eating anyway. That, you lose the points if you have any of that all throughout the day. But here's the more subtle places that I need you to look. When you have salad dressing, any type of sauces that you put onto your meal, you need to look at the label on those things. And if you see sugar or one of those sugar-like substances that say something ose, glucose, whatever, there's like 1,000 oses. Stay away from that stuff so that you can claim these no sugar points. Also included in that is fruit juice, okay? So fruit juice is orange juice. Yeah, it's coming from an orange. Eat the orange, okay? No squeezed juices, none of that stuff, okay? That will take away from your no sugar points. And then alcohol is a no-brainer. Beer, wine, liquor, one drink, you lose it all, okay? So 3 points a day for the no sugar, no alcohol piece. Number 4, sleep. How much sleep did you get? Sleep is a massive component to your ability to recover, come back to the gym, and train hard. Okay, so here's how it works. We've done this before. Very simple. If you get 7 hours, which is the bare minimum, if you get 7 hours from lights out to wake up or your alarm time, then you can claim 1 point. If you get 7.5 hours, you can claim 2 points. Or you go for the big granddaddy. If you can get 8 or more hours a day, you get 3 points. And again, guys, I'm not talking about what your Whoop is telling you. I'm talking about lights out to wake up. So if your bedtime is 9 o'clock, if you wake up at, 5 o'clock, that's your good 8 hours, right? Does that make sense? That's 8 hours.
That's 8, sorry.
Yeah, that's 8 hours. So 1, 2, or 3 points a day available for sleep, okay? Next, number 5, morning weigh-in. Every morning when you wake up, go straight to the bathroom, handle your business, and hop on a scale, okay? I want you to log that scale weight into the MyFitnessPal. There's a place for you to do that in MyFitnessPal. Pop in your daily weight, okay? And I would encourage you also, You can take a morning picture, just stare at yourself in the mirror in the same spot and take a picture. On the MyFitnessPal, it will put a little data point. It'll say, this was my weight on this morning. This is what I looked like. That's what I want to encourage you to do. But at a minimum, you have to hop on the scale first thing in the morning to claim these points. 2 points per day for just getting on the scale, okay? And then the last piece in this, guys, this is the encouragement and accountability piece, okay? You can claim 2 points per day for doing one of the following things. Make a post on Facebook or Instagram with a meal that you've eaten for the day, something that you've actually weighed and measured, or it can be of you at the gym doing something here, or an active recovery, doing something at home. But I want you to make a daily post. You can do it in the Facebook group page. You can do it for Facebook for everybody. You can put it on Instagram. And you can get 2 points per day for that, because we're encouraging other people to do what we're doing, okay? And then the last thing is, if you are not an Instagram or Facebook person, you're off of social media, which I applaud you for, okay? You can send me a text message. I will get this. It's on the gym cell phone, 407-450-4940. Send me a picture, okay? Just text message it to me. Say, hey, this is so-and-so. Bam, I'm going to save you in there, and I'm going to encourage you to keep doing that. So even if you're not on social media, you can still claim those points, 2 points a day, okay? So that's all of that. Last piece, the results piece that we talked about. Okay, there's 2 places here to earn points, okay? Number 1 is going to be the most improved WOD score, okay? So, as I've already mentioned in the first video, there's 2 parts to the workout, part A and part B, okay? It's going to be broken up as 57.5 points for each component, okay? So, if your score on day 1 significantly improves versus day 42, that's how you're going to be graded on that. Everybody's going to be ranked by the amount of time, the amount of reps that they've improved over the 42 days. And then the last piece, actually this is not going to be improvement, this is going to be ranking. The strength ranking, I just messed that up, excuse me. Strength improvement. So the 1 rep max cluster, let's say on day 1 you do a cluster, it's 100 pounds. At the end of it, you're able to do 120 pounds. Your score for that is going to be a 20-pound improvement. So we're going to measure the improvement that you've got there. On the WOD, I'm going back to fix what I just screwed up here. On the WOD, this is going to be done by ranking only. So I'm going to take everybody in the gym who does this workout, part A and part B, and you're going to be ranked from number 1 all the way down to number 20, however many people we have competing. And so at the end of the challenge, if you improve your ranking over other people in the gym, then that's going to be how you're scored on that. So that's going to go by ranking and ability. This one, the strength gain piece, that's going to go by total pound improvement. So whoever improves their cluster the most wins that challenge, okay? So there's 2 pieces on that. All right, last piece. These are the awards that are available for people to win during this 6-week challenge. Number 1, we're going to have our overall points winner. If you want to stand a chance, I'm just going to tell you now, if you want to stand a chance at winning the grand prize for this workout, male or female, you're going to have to do everything. You're going to have to read the book, watch the videos, do the daily check-in, weigh and measure your food. You're going to have to do that stuff, because I'm telling you right now, we've got competitive people in this gym and they're going to do it. Okay? So that's what you got to do if you want to win this challenge. Overall point winners, that's going to be the grand prize. Prize number 2 is going to be the WOD score ranking, just like I explained. If your ranking improves the most, I'm going to have a male and a female category for that as well. Okay? Award number 3 is going to be the strength improvement, the cluster that goes up the most. Listen now, you can't sandbag me on this either. Whatever your cluster is on day 1, I'm going to take you to failure. I want to go to the point that you can't do it anymore. You do that clean and you're pushing and you get stuck and you can't get it anymore. We're going to go to failure on both days. So the improved strength piece on that's going to be an award for male and female. Then we got 2 other categories. One is going to be the biggest loser. The way we're going to measure this is by body fat pounds lost. So over the 6-week challenge, I don't care what the scale weight says, I care about the composition. So I'm going to be measuring body fat change throughout this 6-week challenge, okay, on the InBody scale. And then the last one is going to be the biggest gainer. So there will be people in this challenge who are already adequately lean people. They're not trying to really lose weight anymore. But what their primary goal is likely to be is to add muscle mass to their frame, getting stronger, okay? So their nutrition prescription is obviously going to be a little bit different from the people who are trying to lose weight. So the biggest gainer is going to be measured by muscle mass gain. And we can measure that also on the InBody scale. How many pounds of muscle mass did you have on day 1? How many pounds of muscle mass did you have on day 42? All right. Well, guys, that is the overall overview of the challenge that we're doing here for the next 6 weeks. If you have any questions, post them up in the Facebook group page, because you are not the only person that has that question. All right? Love you guys. We'll see you here anytime this upcoming week to get weighed in on the InBody scale. And then we'll see you on Saturday for the benchmark workout. See you here.